Hey, what's up? I want to take a chance to answer this question by Dr. Rambod. So he asks in Instagram, I see you critique Zimmer Biomed quite a bit. What are your thoughts on it? And he said he knows an implantologist out in Europe who just recently switched from BioHorizon to Zimmer Biomed. So, so there's a little bit to this. So I first started using Zimmer, I don't even know, like 6 years ago, 6 years ago probably. And I switched over to them. I bought like, I spoke with the rep, and he tells me, like, I'm going to support you a ton if you buy this system, blah, 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 whatever. So I spent like $15,000 buying a new kit. And the day after I bought it, he quit and he went to work in another company. And he said, don't worry, that this new rep is going to take care of you. And that new rep was like new to dentistry, right? She said, I'm new to dental, but I learned fast. And so she ended up leaving after a month too. So my experience, although I really liked working with the Zimmer system, I really like the implant, I like the platform, my experience hasn't been awesome with them. I used Zimmer for probably a couple years and then I switched away from it, but I've never had any problems technically with the Zimmer tapered screw vent implant. I think it's a good implant design, a good platform. It gets good primary stability because it does it doesn't taper too aggressively. It just tapers just enough to be able to get good primary stability, and it doesn't have like these super crazy wide pitches that a lot of new implant designs have. It's a more I guess more moderate design, but actually that tends to work really well. I really love the platform as well. That it's the platform that we use for Implant Club as well. That's one of the original platforms. It was patented. It was put out back in 1986 and patented shortly afterwards. So it's been around for a really long time, tried and true. I know these days a lot of people hate on the internal hex connection because they're so focused on zero bone loss concepts, right? This new zero bone loss concepts says internal connections, internal hex has like micro leakage and your cases are going to suck because of it. But clinically, that doesn't really happen, right? So studies do show some like theoretical micro leakage. It does happen, but does it actually lead to bone loss around those implants? And the answer is no. So a lot of people are moving away, well, a lot of companies are moving away and trying to like focus more on conical connections, which are cool, but I think they are harder to restore. So I personally like the internal hex connection. I'm a fan of it. I think it's the easiest thing to restore. I think long-term, having a very standardized and easily restorable connection is going to be better for patients anyhow. And that's pretty much it. I think Zimmer's fine. They just changed their name from Zimmer Biomet to Zimvie, right? Zimvie. I don't know. These companies are merging with other companies and then changing their names all the time. So just trying to keep up here. But overall, I think the implant is fine. It's been around for a long time. It's reliable. Nothing really to complain about with it. If I do gripe about it, if I do poke fun at it, it's just like little things like their name changes, Envy, or their customer service. It hasn't really been the best for me. But as far as the implant itself, I think it's a fine implant. Hope that helps.